Hey guys, good afternoon. Doc Box here again. So, as part of my Ironman anniversary for the month of June, and in preparation for the upcoming registration for Ironman Philippines 2020, I'm just gonna make a vlog about doing a Ironman or even any other triathlons in general on a budget. So a little disclaimer, okay? You can take all of my this here, with a grain of salt, meaning you don't have to agree with everything I said. So if you have any comments, violent reactions, okay, feel free to comment down, okay? Just first like and subscribe first to my YouTube channel, okay? So a little background about me. I've been doing triathlons for 5 years now. Okay, so I've ran multiple sprint distances, about 1 or 2 Olympic distances, and several duathlons also, aquathlons, open water swims, and round 2 half Iron distance, and 1 full Ironman. And I'm just a average middle income earner, so not, triathlon is a very expensive sport. So in many ways I've tried to incorporate some techniques or some kumbaga diskarte, okay, para makatipid, okay, lalo na if ever may sinalihan ako na long distance na triathlon. So here we go. So tip number 1, okay, this is the most controversial siguro. Okay, don't get a coach. Okay, so wait. I know if you're I'm going to contradict myself already here. So if you want to excel or even finish a triathlon, you have to get a coach. Okay, they would guide you, okay, give you a proper training plan, okay, even tips on nutrition, even bike fits, okay, and they actually motivate you, okay, to train every day, okay, and yeah, minsan sasabayan ka pa niya or sasamahan ka pa niya sa isang race, okay, sasamahan ka niya to motivate you to finish the triathlon. So that being said, kaya ako sinabi na wag kumuha ng coach because there are already a lot of training plans on the internet, okay. You just have to adjust or tweak all those training plans to fit your schedule or even your capacity, okay. Having a coach is good, okay. They can motivate every athlete to push their potential, okay. Para sa akin, I am the one who motivates myself, okay. So any athlete would like to train better or find training more enjoyable with others, okay. Pero ako, okay, I usually train alone, okay, just whenever I can because of my busy schedule. So sinisingit ko lang talaga yung training, okay, in between clinics or even before or after clinic. So there's a catch, okay. Coaches can teach you every learning curve, every term, every definition, okay. So in my case, I have to study all those terms myself, okay. I have to know the meaning of fartleks, tempo runs, 100 by 5, 20 by 30 times 15, whatever those triathlon or swimming terminologies, okay. So I actually learned swimming just by myself, okay, which brings me to my next tip, okay. So tip number 2, use the internet, okay. So I said previously I just learned to swim actually without a coach. I just learned swimming through watching YouTube University. Okay, so you may not believe it, but after, if I don't have patience, I can watch swim videos, okay, with the proper technique for freestyle, the kick technique, okay, and the drills that come along with it. Then after that, I just splash in the water already, and then try to do whatever those things I just saw in YouTube. Okay, so I don't have perfect technique. I'm just an ordinary age grouper, but somehow I managed to finish a 5 kilometer open water swim and the triathlon Ironman swim. So that's for me, that's decent enough. Okay, okay na. Di ko na kailangan mag-podium or even just in the middle or even just in the last pack, as long as I made it to the cutoff. Sa internet din, meron ding mga sa YouTube, meron ding mga tips for bike fitting. So I know the best bike fitters in the country can cost really a lot and needs to be scheduled, okay, even months prior. So what I did, I just see some YouTube videos, okay, even read some of their tips on road bike groups, and yun, ina-apply ko na lang siya, okay. The advantage that I have is I have an little bit of anatomy knowledge, so what I know, what would I need to adjust when I go in the aero position, or if I am too aggressive. So that's another advantage if you're using the internet, okay, especially YouTube, okay. So that's free. So since we're in the topic of bikes now, so this brings us to my third tip. Okay, so be resourceful, okay. So lahat ng gamit ko halos, even the bike itself, is second hand, okay. So just waited for after some major triathlons for them to sell their used triathlon stuff, okay. And then yun na yung binibili ko, okay. Yun na actually ginagamit ko ngayon, okay. Given that you have the prior knowledge to properly use that bike, let me share a secret with you. During the bike leg of the last Ironman, I have difficulty doing an aero position on my saddle, okay. Ang ginawa ko na lang nun, okay, para comfortable siya throughout the 180 kilometer ride, is I wore two cycling shorts. I wore a cycling short on top of my tri shorts, okay, to increase the padding, okay, since cycling shorts have thicker padding, okay. And then yun, di na ako bumili ng tri saddle, okay. Basta yun na lang ginawa ko with added padding, okay, that made me comfortable, okay, when doing an aero road position for at least majority of the ride. Another thing to be resourceful about is your food or nutrition, okay. Gels are highly recommended, but if you are using them during training sessions, mabilis maubos agad yun, okay. So what I did, okay, so you buy a loaf of bread, okay, so that would be less than 70 to 80 pesos. Then use peanut butter and even throw in some bananas, okay. So that would be enough nutrition for me to cover a long ride. So yun na lang, just pack it easily in your bike, and you can save your gels, okay, during race day, okay. Okay, so tip number 4 is have a team, okay. A very good team can actually help you in support, and sometimes even you can have someone to share your room or even travel expenses with, or transport expenses. So that would be a great help, okay, especially a racecation triathlon. Full distance triathlon or an Ironman triathlon, can be very expensive, okay? The first Ironman here costs around 35,000 pesos. So, so that would include pa yung mga training fees, coaching, bike fitting, and nutrition, okay, during the training, and even yung travel expenses mo, okay, on the day of the race itself. So these are the tips that I would like to recommend, okay? You don't have to agree with me, okay? Just sharing what I did, okay, to minimize my expenses and to maximize my race experience, okay? So although I did my coaching and bike fitting myself, okay, I would recommend you would get a good coach and a good bike fitter to increase your performance, kumbaga, to put you in a good spot in finishing a race. Okay? I barely finished my race last year. Okay, I finished 20 minutes just before the cutoff, but I'm just satisfied with it. As long as I finished, without any injury or any other incident, okay, ayos na ako doon. Okay? The same time, nakapatipid pa ako. So, for Ironman Subic 2020, we could see each other, and if pinayagan ako ng aking may bahay, and yun, let's see each other on the road, okay? Training. So, this is Doc Box here, signing off. Peace.